A very pleasant good evening and welcome to From Our Hearts with Radhika and Ken. Hope you guys could hear us now. Good evening. If you guys could hear us,
Laura Gillen's running for this house, but she
okay, so you guys could hear us now, so that's a good thing.
जय महालक्ष्मी माँ जय महालक्ष्मी माँ नैया मेरी पार करो जय महालक्ष्मी माँ नैया मेरी पार करो झोली फैलाए खड़ी झोली फैलाए खड़ी मैया डार भरो जय महालक्ष्मी माँ नैया मेरी पार करो जय महालक्ष्मी माँ नैया मेरी पार करो तू है दयालु मैया ममता भरी लाखों दुखियों की तूने विपदा हरी तू है दयालु मैया ममता भरी लाखों दुखियों की तूने विपदा हरी हम भी आए शरण तिहारी हम भी आए शरण तिहारी हम पे भी तो करो ध्यान धरो जय महालक्ष्मी माँ नैया मेरी पार करो जय महालक्ष्मी माँ नैया मेरी पार करो
A very pleasant good evening and welcome to From Our Hearts with Radhika and Ken on Island Zone Radio on a Monday evening.
आई दिवाली आई दीपक जले तेरी कृपा हो तो सभी फूले फले
On behalf of Radhika and myself, we would like to wish you guys a happy Diwali and may light prevail in your life.
तेरी कृपा हो तो सभी फूले फले सुख संपत्ति पे घर भर जाए सुख संपत्ति पे घर भर जाए इतना उपकार करो जय महालक्ष्मी माँ नैया मेरी पार करो जय महालक्ष्मी माँ नैया मेरी पार करो
Well, a very good evening and welcome to From Our Hearts with Radhika and Ken on Island Zone Radio. I feel like it's Diwali, listening to the song and watching and seeing my Mataji sitting next to me, looking so beautiful. She have chosen a nice pinkish outfit with your red ticker. Good evening, my dear. How are you
Good
doing?
evening, good evening, good evening, viewers. How is everybody doing tonight? It's a lovely evening here in New York. You barely need a coat. It's
Yes.
not even like fall. You can't even think. In the morning it's chilly, then it gets warm, and
Right.
then in the evening it's so nice.
Yes.
It's so
It's good for
very
the young
nice. Yes.
ducks.
Yes, it is for the old dogs too.
Oh, really?
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
Yeah, so this is the week. It's a celebratory week. We started celebrating Diwali since last week. You didn't go to Gracie Mansion, but I
Right.
did go this year, and it
Yes.
was a fabulous event. I want to
Nice.
shout out to Patricia. Patricia, for, they're doing a wonderful job there. I saw so many friends, old friends. I made a few new friends, and it was awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah, you know what I want to say about that, Rodika, is
Uh,
that I'm glad that our Indo-Caribbean, our Guyanese,
mhm.
that they could celebrate this in our national house actually here in New York. It's a
Yes,
great idea.
it's a great, great idea. So this week, it's what can I say? This week we already went to two events, right?
Right.
We already went to two events this weekend because they were the same time.
Right.
We couldn't go together. You
Right.
went to one event and I went to another event. It was really, really good. So to our viewers, we want to say a happy Diwali, a Shubh Diwali. Happy Diwali to all those who are celebrating. Viewers, many Americans this year will go trick or treating, or they're hosting Halloween parties, Ken, right?
Yes.
On Thursday, October 31st. While many of our Hindu brothers and sisters here in the United States and many people in India, South Asia, and various other countries around the world will celebrate Diwali, right? Or Deepavali, as some of us may call it. Diwali, Deepavali, it's the same festival.
Right.
It's a it's one of the most important celebrations in Hinduism. It's also called the Festival of Lights, and it signifies the light over darkness, good over evil, knowledge and understanding over ignorance. And that is one thing that I'm going to pray for this Diwali.
Absolutely. We need this
I
light.
think we need that in our community more than anything
Right.
right now. We need peace, we need understanding, and we need to unite.
Right.
We need to bring ourselves together, one people, right?
Yes.
In the name in the name of peace and love, I ask everybody to please come together this Diwali and let's hold hands together and be united.
As you're talking about that, Radical, may I add that in life, sometimes we don't, we are two different people. And like I always say, you grew up in Mahika, I was from the west coast of the Marara. We came to the United States, and guess what? We culturally, we are different a little bit. You grew up in that Hindu home,
Ambience, right?
right? And so what the point that I really want to make is that we have to respect each other point of view.
Mhm.
It is imperative, or else we will be fighting all the time. There are things that you will do that I may not like, or there are things that I will do that you may not like. But I
Exactly.
want to tell people that we're adults and we can
Mhm.
agree to disagree.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. That's what adults do. That's maturity,
Right.
right? You might see something from a different point of view. I see it from a different point of view. It doesn't mean that we are wrong.
Right.
We're just looking at something differently, and how we feel about it may not be the same either.
Right.
But it doesn't mean neither one of us is wrong.
Correct. And before we go, I see Suresh Sugrim on here tonight. Um, I don't know how long he's going to be on, but I know he just had his graduation in Guyana. And like I've always told Suresh, when he tell me, man, I feel like pack up and leave Guyana. I believe that the humanitarian mission in Guyana is doing such a fabulous job, making a difference in the Berbice community. I wish we could have one of that in Esquivo and Demerara. So, Suresh, I want to tell you publicly, and I always tell you that I'm very proud of the work that you do, the lives that you change in Guyana. It makes a difference and it matters.
Of course. Since I've known Suresh ages ago, probably over
Oh,
20,
really?
20 something years ago. Yeah, he has always been one of the persons, looking out for others, humanitarianism. He sponsored one of the biggest show
Oh, really?
that I ever performed in.
What you call a?
It was at Albion.
Oh, okay.
It was in Barbados, Albion. He took us there,
Yes.
and there were truckloads of people that I think he brought along from the estates at the time. It was my biggest audience. There was over 13,000
Oh,
people there.
wow.
Yeah, yeah, ever.
That's nice. That your star, yeah, these.
Yeah, those were my days.
All right.
Yeah. I still not hanging up my hat yet, though.
I know.
Uh,
Here this thing. She
Not yet.
not yet. No, she put on she had on the thing there, but I was gonna show you. She not have shots. Just rest them down for the table.
All
Um,
right, I'll tell you guys what I did. It's
no, that's so.
Halloween too.
No, no, that's all right.
So I wore the pink shalwar top
Right,
because it's Diwali.
right.
I wore the shalwar. Then it's pink because it's breast cancer month.
Oh, beautiful.
And I also brought my Halloween hat. That's what he wants
Oh,
to show
look
you
at her.
guys.
Look at her. She looked like the Queen of England, baby. Oh, Jesus. But go ahead.
Yeah. So that's my hat I've been hiding. That so let's get back to the Diwali as I was saying. So as I said, this is a time for joy, happiness, and unity. You know, Diwali is actually connected to various religious events, deities, and personalities, such as that day, Lord Rama returned with his wife, we call her Mother Sita, and his brother Lakshman to his kingdom in Ayodhya, right? After they defeated Ravan in the forest. All right, Ravan was the demon king who stole Mother Sita, a
Mhm.
whole bit other story. Diwali is also associated with Mother Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity, right? Some says it's a day to celebrate the day she got married to Lord Vishnu. Some say it's her birthday. However, we worship her during this time, right? And we also worship Lord Ganesha. He is the Lord of wisdom and the remover of all obstacles. Um, did you know that Hinduism is celebrated by Hindus, by Sikhs, and by the Jain diasporas as well
Mhm.
as the Hinduism,
Right,
right?
right.
So it's a celebration, a worldwide celebration. And on this auspicious occasion, we light up our homes with diyas and candles and lanterns, fireworks. We eat a lot of sweets.
Mm.
We make a lot of sweets, gulab jamun. What the coconut thing name again?
Oh
Um,
God, I forget.
I forget the one with the coconut. Oh my God, goja.
Goja,
I
yes.
love that thing so much. Yeah,
You do?
kheer, parsad, etc. So many goodies, right? And you go around house to house to share with the neighbors,
Wow.
right? And in Guyana, what I like that when they made diyas, everybody would get together like at somebody else's bottom house.
Yeah.
You get together at the bottom
And
house
the
and the
same.
lady would be there and they would have a great time making not hundreds, but I think they made thousands of diyas,
Oh
mud
wow.
diyas, yes. So those were really, really good. Now, as a Hindu, I celebrate other holidays. I celebrate um, Christmas. I celebrate Eid, because there's a lot of inter-family relationships,
Right,
right?
right, right.
So you growing up as a Christian, how was your Diwali?
Well, you know what? If I be honest with you, when I was growing up as a little boy, we were our Samaj first, and then when I grew up and I be about 13 or so, then we started to go Christian church, because my mother used to go at Sunday school where she was from, Iflat, but because we were living in front of a pandit, he used to take us to church as little kids. But I'm going to tell you, my mother, oh God, that was a hard time for me though, because guess what? I had to, because I was the eldest son, I had to do a lot of cleaning, Radhika. I remember the days when I had to whitewash the paling. There was so much to do to make to in preparation for this holiday.
Diwali?
Then, as
Hmm.
you talk, we used to make our diya, clean the drain, make sure everything is intact and you're clean, whatever it is. But so, um, then my mother used to make a lot of sweets,
Hmm.
so that was a good thing. That back in the days, and I think that people still do make things over here. Now people are very lucky that they get to buy these things.
Yeah, but
Nothing like you make it yourself.
nothing like you made homemade,
Yeah,
You give it that little touch of love that only you can give it.
right, right,
So,
definitely.
yeah. So definitely make it and anybody want to share with us, we would love to have some,
Oh yeah,
right? I'm not a cook. So,
right, right. But
um,
but it's a good thing to do. You know, Radhika, giving and sharing of the goodies, it's a great blessings. Because like you can make a lot of these things, but you welcome them, right?
I welcome them. I welcome them. But sometimes when something is really good, I share with others.
Oh yeah.
But I don't take the credit for it anymore because if they ask me to do it, then I don't know how to do it. But but
Wow.
thanks to everybody who's always sharing with me.
So
That is
yes.
one thing my house is never short of.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Although
People
you
know
can
I
make them.
don't people know I don't cook, so they're always bringing me stuff to
Oh,
eat.
that's a good
A
thing.
lot of stuff to eat, so
That's a great thing.
that's good. Mhm.
Yes.
So this weekend, yeah, let me just finish up about the Diwali, right? So we light the diya lights. One thing I love. Um, when you light diya,
Right.
I remember my mom and like my grandmother and everybody, they used to take a spoon and put some ghee,
I know what you're talking
a
about.
ghee on it,
Right.
and you put it over and you make something called kajar.
Kajar.
Do you know what is
I know.
kajar?
I like the smell of that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could
Mhm.
put it for people get bad eye and so on thicker. Little
Take
pickney barn and you make
yes,
eat them thicker,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I didn't
It's
forget.
good. It's good for bad eye. It's good even if you have sty or what you call it like
Right, right, right.
hair boil. Hair boil and if you have this other thing that is called cat boil too,
Yes.
you can put some of that kajar and it's miraculous. It works miracles. It cures.
Wow.
It cures. So I have to remember Thursday night. I have to make some kajar. I love that.
You know,
Mhm.
I like to see the lighting of the year too. So if
Mhm.
any one of you that lives in Queens and is gonna
Mhm.
light a lot of the year, call
Mhm.
me. That's Thursday. When Thursday?
Thursday evening. Mhm.
Thursday night. I will come and I'll do a live. Let people get to see what it is. My American friends, that they will get to see what this is all about. You know.
Right. Yes.
And yeah, it would not be bad. I would stop by.
Oh, that would be powerful.
Yes.
That would be perfect. So
Yes.
if you guys like up a lot of dias,
In Queens,
yeah. Ken would like to come and do a little live, and I'll
live.
come
Let
with
people
you
see.
too.
You'll go.
After, yeah, after I light my dias, I'll go.
Okay.
I'm not too fancy, but I love to see everybody light up a lot. I just light a few, like my steps, the altar, the kitchen, the house, but I don't like so many of it, you know?
And I want to remind people that we put out because Diwali, we are going to interview Likram Ram Prasad next week. Monday night, we should be able to interview him next week because we got so much things to talk about tonight
Mhm.
that's related to Diwali and Halloween, right?
Yes.
A lot of things more. Also,
Mm.
we got Shanta Ramrup is watching. Go to Lalita and Anand House is beautiful at Diwali. Also, Ryan Jeffrey, a very good evening to you. Lekram Ram Prasad, good evening to you. Girly Prasad is watching all the way from Florida. Good evening. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Mm.
Who else we got? Champalal, good evening to you. Kamla Arjun is watching. Thank you very much. Mentri Sandra Ramprasad, a very good evening to you. Go ahead, Radhika.
Yeah, so, talking about Lalita and Anand's
Yes.
house, I think that's the perfect place. I have to call Lalita
Really?
to see. Yeah, oh my God, she does an amazing, amazing work every
So
time.
let me know when we could
Yeah,
go.
I'll ask her to see if we can go take a little live video. But this weekend, I had the pleasure of going to one of the Diwali festival
Right, right.
that she hosted at the right here in Two Something Street.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but it was a fabulous event.
Hmm.
She is such a good hostess. She thinks over everything so everything is so organized and so on point,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
We had a fabulous time. The food was very delicious.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. And she had amazing the kids driving in these little cars, decorated cars coming in.
Yes.
It was fantastic. It was
Beautiful,
fantastic.
beautiful.
And she had some little Devis, some little
Oh,
Lakshmis.
yes.
Oh my God, they were so adorable. And she also had some adult,
Yes.
um, Lakshmis. It was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Kudos to you, Lalita. Keep on doing the good work that you're doing. It was indeed a fantastic evening. I came a little late, but I enjoyed the time that I was there. So many people that you catch up on these occasions is so very nice. And about Diwali festivals too, this weekend at the Divya Jyoti Association, that's with Lakshmi Singh,
Right, right.
they have the Diwali show on Liberty Avenue. Um, it's on Liberty and Lefferts Boulevard. It's a free event. There's a lot of giveaway. The show, everything is there. Come on out and let's have a great time. I will be there at the ICF booth.
Oh yeah.
I'll
And
be there at the ICF booth. So guys, come on out. Can just check my churia.
she got your churi and she what's now? Wait, turn let them say your churi. What you call this now? Look at your fancy earring by God of mercy. She knocked me out, but you know what? I always let my woman look nicer than I am. But I want to say, I could drink some coffee. One if Gita is in the mood of making some nice coffee, light with a little bit sugar for daddy.
Little
You know.
bit sugar.
You know what? I made my tea, cranberry tea, but it's not going down good. you know
Yes.
but don't forget, you didn't forget that I also you went to one event, and I also
Yes.
went to another
Mm-hmm.
event right here in Queens. And I have to tell people that sometimes we want to support everyone in the community, and sometimes we can't get to do that. I work, and Radhika went to Lalita's thing, and then I went to the DJ actually. Quicksilver. He's a nice guy. He supported us 100%. He also play for us free when we have our events. So I had to make sure that I leave work and went and show some love and some support. One of the things that stood out, that everybody dressed so nicely, and not only they dressed nicely, there was a lot of food, a lot of condiments, a lot of I eat some good what do you think name, man, when you make oh Jesus, it's kind of sweet and it's brown.
Legimon?
No, not gulab jamun. It's oh God, I forget the name. I Mithai, some
Oh,
good mithai.
Mithai. Okay.
I also eat mithai there a little bit while I was leaving. Then I gives Gita some. But and also the amount of people that were there, the support, and this is what this community really needs. We need the love and the support. Right now, as I'm in the mode of talking, our community, and I don't know who knows, but our community is like a dark cloud over this community for many months, over 1 year now. So I'm asking everyone, let Diwali be that day. Let Diwali be every day for you. Share love, share understanding, share acceptance, because without these kind of things, this community we will fall.
Diwali also comes from harvest, right? It's the season that people harvest. It's like a new year, a joyous thing. So let's all start like New Year's we make in New
Vow.
Year's we make vows to what we're gonna do. This Diwali, let's all come together and state something positive that we're going to do in this community.
Yeah.
Something positive. If somebody is wrong, we tell them. We can tell them privately, call them and suss things out a little bit. But we don't need to air all our baggage out there.
Oh, since you're talking
So,
about that, go ahead, finish, and then we'll talk about
yeah,
that.
we don't need to air all the baggage out there. We can do things on one as well and keep it make an understanding of things and right what is wrong.
Right.
That's what I wanted.
I
That's
like
what I
that.
want to say.
Right the wrong.
Right the wrong. Yeah.
Um, also, oh God, Radhika, my phone was off. I was on the phone last night, sleep till after 11, then all day today. But what someone was telling me, Ken, that, a lot of people call me about things that goes on in our community. And I do listen to a lot. Radhika will tell you, I sit down and listen and right. And, I try to give my best advice to people. But one of the person said to me that stuck out is that nowadays that and I went on I don't really go on TikTok. Facebook is my thing, but I went on TikTok a couple times and I listened to a couple Guyanese girls and boys. They're cursing out each other. They're lambasting each other. And what's going on now is that everything now, people got problems. We go on Facebook and we vomit. I don't want to. I want to use the word vomit everything out on Facebook. So let us try moving forward this Diwali. Let's start a brand new. Let's be kind with our words. Really,
A
every
new
morning.
beginning.
Yes,
It can be a new beginning for all of us.
yes. I give it my effort every morning to smile, send you guys a smile. I know I'm not that good looking, but to give a positive message to you guys to start your day. And let's all flood Facebook
With
with
positive.
kindness, with light, with kindness, with love, not hate. And
Mm,
let's stop supporting that which is not good and that they hate, if you know
mm.
what I mean.
I can't see everyone to give shout outs, but I'm seeing
Oh, Jesus
mm,
Christ. The beautiful Miss Ariana V is watching. And I have to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad that she's watching. And, me and Ariana V, she beat me up and thing a little bit, but I have to. She beat me up. She lashed me. She said, "Give me some good lash," but I was quiet in the whole time. As she's listening, and I want her to listen. One of the things that I know that a lot of people love me in this community, and as you know, that I get a lot of love and support, and I'm glad that she reached out yesterday, and it makes me very emotional. I did cry yesterday because she wrote me yesterday, and she apologized for the way she went on and carried on Facebook. And I have to tell you, Radhika, that as a public guy, I don't really count myself like a public figure, but as a humble servant for my community, I always say that. And it took a lot, not really a lot out of me, but I bypass all the things that she have said, and because, like I said before, I love her and Sabina like my own child, and I tell people if we want to be leaders in our community and we want to be a great person, then I think that we need to set the example of leaders. And she wrote me yesterday, and I respond to her back and say, I believe in love and I believe in forgiveness. I don't want hate to ever win any kind of battle. So um, moving forward, you will see Miss Ariana write some things. Of course, I was very hurt, and I'm still I still tear about it, but I'm so glad that reached out to her hand, and I did the same thing back. And this is what I want for us to do.
that is what I'm saying. A
You
new
know,
beginning. A new
absolutely.
beginning. And I want to applaud Ariana for that move. I
Yes.
want to applaud her. It shows maturity. It shows moving on. And Ariana knows I love her too. So,
Yeah,
you
it
know.
was. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we always love people that we touch base with. We always want to be kind, and you know, I hope that moving forward, this is a good example. And like I've said before, that I don't know how people see me sometimes, but Radhika, to be honest with you, I want to set the tone for goodness and for kindness, and I really do make an effort in making these things happen. So, um, Ariana, thank you very much, and I know there is a lot of work more that's left to be done in our community, and I want to tell Ariana and everybody else that's watching this program, and I can tell you that this life is a passing through. We are just passing through. Let's be kinder to each other. Let's be good. Yes, I made mistakes. Radhika make mistakes. Everybody make mistakes. And let's bury the
Learn.
hatchet
Let's
sometimes and
learn
move
from the
forward.
yeah, let's learn
For
from the
peace sake.
mistakes and move forward. Because there's so much love and it's just misunderstanding.
Yeah, definitely.
There is a lot of love involved in all of this. And if there wasn't love, people wouldn't be hurt. If you didn't care, there would be no hurt, right?
Right, right,
But
right.
it's because we care so much that everything is,
Yeah, while Ariana was typing me, I was crying, but she didn't. Now she know that I was crying and I wasn't crying because of any pain or any hurt. I'm crying because it's like like I said, I look at her and Sabina, and I'll call the name too, that they are my two daughters, and in all of this, that I was terribly hurt because it's like a father watching his two daughters fighting, and I could not get involved. So moving forward, I think that we will work together for the betterment and for peace in this community. I love all of you. And so, Ravindra, thank you very much for tuning in. My brother, um,
I see my friend Sun Sun is on. It was nice seeing you yesterday, Sun Sun.
it's good to have you on to
Always,
Sun Sun. A
yeah.
very good evening to you. Jasmine Madri, a very good evening to you. Yes, Ken, let's spread the love for Diwali, everyone. And let's do it every day. Let's
Yeah, for a girl, Balika is on
Oh
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
Balika, our girl is on Balika. Thank you very much, and I thank all of you for your love and support over the years. Jasmine Madre, her brother passed away with suicide. I think last year or the year before that. So let's be kinder to each other, and I say this because radical people are going through pain. People are struggling. Everybody got problem in this world. I do have problems, but I stand strong because I want to be strong for all of you. The only thing I don't have a lot is money to give away, but otherwise than that, I try my very best, to help and to share spread love in our community, right?
Yeah, another, but just what I wanted to say too. Many Hindus, right? We're not done in
Oh God, we
the
not done with it.
pujas,
Oh God,
right?
talk.
And
Let's
the
start.
prayers.
Sorry,
Yeah, I
we
just want to
carrying a
go.
rant. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
we gyaf Hindu.
yes,
It's
yes,
like a little gyaf.
yes.
So many Hindus perform different pujas, different rituals to fully enjoy this auspicious occasion. So this year we will be celebrating Diwali on October 31st, when they call it the Amasvasya moon will be visible. What is the Amasvasya moon? Do you know?
I never hear about that word yet.
All right. It is the birth of the new moon. It is the first night of the first quarter of the lunar month, right? And since the moon is invisible on that night, is also referred to as the no moon night. It's Diwali is the darkest night of the year,
Right.
right? Now I want to ask you, talking about the darkest night of the year,
Mm.
have anybody heard of them say? I don't know who are them say. I don't know who are them, but them say that if you're born on Diwali night, you can be a thief and nobody can catch you.
Oh really?
Yeah, because of the dark night
Can
they
I try
say.
it?
You were born on Diwali night?
Oh no 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 no
No.
no no. Me born
Yeah.
September.
I don't know if you guys have heard about that, but they say that if you born on Diwali night, you can be the baddest thief ever and you don't get catch,
So if
right?
any one of you born the walnut, call us. We're gonna send you to thief, and we will capture you guys. Let me see. If you have thief, if you born tonight, call us.
I
We
wonder if anybody on the chat hears it, if they know about that. And they also said if you were born on Diwali night, you're gonna be good at the gambling. Or I believe it's gambling on Diwali night
really.
is good.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
you may win the jackpot.
Oh God.
Yeah, you may win the
So it's a
jackpot,
good time to
right?
go gamble. But do you
That's what I
but do
heard.
you think someone should go gamble Diwali night?
I don't think nobody's gonna leave their houses,
Right, right. So
but
yeah,
it said,
hey.
we I don't think we leave
Or
the house to go,
we could
but
probably
yeah.
send somebody and let them if they win a gagi behalf.
Mhm.
We
Oh,
could send them.
yeah, yeah, we can
You
do
know,
it. We
we
can
could
do a
light the
deal
deal for
that
them.
we could do a deal.
Right.
We could do a deal. All right. So Diwali is usually a 5 days. It's usually a 5 day celebration, right? And this year is starting on October 29th. Although many places just celebrate the main day of Diwali, right? But it's usually a 5 days worshiping, right? So on October 29th, which is day one, there's a celebration of the Danteras, right? And on this particular day, worship is performed for Lord Danvantari. I don't know if I'm saying the names correct. I broke up my tongue here a little bit, but
You got to nurse him, man. If
that's
he fracture.
the deity. He's the deity of medicine. And we also perform prayers for Mother Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth. And it is customary, they say, for people to buy a precious piece of metal, either a gold or either a silver. And today I learned you can either buy a utensil for your home, like a nice new pot or
Yeah,
something
yeah, yeah,
too,
yeah.
right? And that the expectation is that those little purchases bring good fortune to your home
What
directly.
about Mataji? If you buy one pot or something, gold or silver, and give me,
And give you
that might be double thing for you.
I don't know, but you my brother, and they say that one of these days is for brother and sister,
Oh, really?
and I pray for you, and you give me the gift.
All right, me go buy a pot for you then. Me go buy a pot for you, cook little food for me then. You like that, right?
And on day 2 and 3, you do puja, you do Kali puja, Narak and Chaturdashi and Lakshmi pujas for for good vibes and
Right.
positivity and all of that. On day 4, which is November 2nd, you do Govardhan puja. It's usually performed on day 5, I believe. All right. The one I'm telling you by is going to be performed on Sunday, November 3rd, right?
Mhm.
It's called Bhai, which is brother,
Right.
Bhai Dooj prayers.
Right.
And this is a ceremony where we celebrate the bond between brothers and sisters. It's like Raksha Bandhan Day,
Right. Right.
but this is a special day also. The sisters pray for their brothers to live long, healthy lives, and brothers in turn, they promise to protect their sisters, and a gift or two may be handy there
Oh,
too,
that's nice. Yeah.
it's like that. So this year, we started Diwali at Gracie Mansion. You
Right.
didn't get to go. I already went to Lolita's event. You went to the DJ's
It's
event,
Quicksilver.
DJ Quicksilver event. And this week, and this Saturday, I hope to meet a lot of you at the event on Lefforts
Yeah,
and
it's
Liberty. That's always a fantastic, fantastic event.
yeah, Lakshmi.
So Lakshmi, yeah, Divya Jyoti Association,
Right.
organized by Lakshmi, right? So um, let's go on. This time we're done with Diwali, I suppose, for now.
Yes, yes.
Yes, so we're
And
done
so,
with Diwali.
yes.
So we just want to wish each and every one you a very happy Diwali, Shubh Diwali to one and all.
And yeah, my final thing on Diwali is to let us let light win over darkness moving forward.
Yes.
Let's bring out the good in everyone, you know. And like I said, we all make mistakes in life, but what we do when we make mistakes, we have to learn from them. And I have made a lot of mistakes in my life, but not big one, you know. Me not kill nobody.
Ravindra
Me not
said he
rob.
don't make mistakes. He's Mr.
All
Perfect.
right, so probably we could get Mr. Perfect here. So I did not do a lot of wrong thing, but you know, I still do one mistake now and again. But and you all will do make mistakes, but we have to learn. And forgiveness is a big thing, Radhika. We have to learn to forgive each other to move on. One
Yes.
of the things that I'm glad I have this inside of me is that I want to be that forgiving person, especially if you didn't hurt me bad, you know what I mean.
Mm.
If you didn't maliciously hurt me.
I love what Ariana says. She says she's back on here because our bond and our friendship was pure. Yes.
Well, yeah,
And ditto to that. I 100% agree.
yes,
You
and
know.
we try so you and I try so much to see how we could have fixed this
Mm.
from the back in the background that we want peace in our community. So let peace reign, ladies and gentlemen. When
Mhm.
you go on Facebook, you see somebody write something negative or say something negative. I don't really comment. I let it go. You
Yeah.
know what I mean.
Hmm.
So let light win. Let light win. Not only because it's Diwali, but it's the way
But
to
let
go.
the light come from within us. Let us shine that light out
Let
too.
your
We all
light
have the
shine.
power.
Right.
Let us, let us shine. Let us make others shine. There is, this world is so huge and so
We
beautiful
all
and
could
so
shine.
full of love.
Me even
We
like
can all shine.
look, you white
I
skin, you
can rub,
fair skin,
I can rub some coconut oil for you and you
and
will
me still a
shine.
shine. Yeah, hey, but trust me, I just rub coconut from you. But you know what? You fair skin and you a shine, and me black skin and me shiner. No, no, no,
And
I'm
you
just
more
messing with you.
shine, yeah,
And me
yeah.
face shine too. So let us
Me
let
put
put
on
our life.
lipstick and the lip shine
Oh,
too.
me naga put our lipstick. Me still a shine. You see that? But what really matters, though, Radhika, is our inside that really radiates. When people see you, they sometimes when I meet people, you know what attracts me is their behavior, their charismatic behavior, how they treat people. um, I don't really go for all the rich people sometimes. And if you go see watch me when I go to functions, I go quietly and sit down some corner, or I would hug everyone and kiss them and whatever it is, and that's about it. So let's set the tone for
Mhm.
goodness.
So, Ken, today, as I was planning out what we'll do for the program, I remembered 3 years ago, October 21st,
Uh-huh.
it was the first time you invited me on one of your
Oh,
programs
really?
for the
3 years?
cancer. 3 years,
Oh, really?
no, 2021. Yeah, that was 3 years ago, right?
Wow.
20 years, yeah. October 21st, 2021.
Right.
Yeah, you invited me to come and you had a cancer awareness um, program that day.
Right.
And you asked me if I can come co-host with you. I said, I'm not much in the medical field. I have problems saying all these medical words and stuff. You said, come on, we'll do it.
Right.
But, you were trying to get me to come on the
A long time.
program, and yeah, and I came. And so it's actually 3 years anniversary.
Oh, we should have taken a little drink for that.
Coffee,
Oh,
coffee.
let's cheers to
Cheers.
that. Cheers.
Three
Cheers.
years. To
Three
three
years.
years and many more to come.
Mm. Well,
So,
congratulations, congratulations. You know,
yeah. So
go
as you
ahead.
all know, this month, October, is
But
Cancer
but let me
Awareness Month,
talk
right?
on this about, and I want to say this.
Mm.
Yes, I saw Radhika a long time ago, and I love her wittiness, how funny she was, and when Brown Sugar showed at 170 something Street High School, that's the first time that I really met Radhika in person, and we talk. I wasn't that big guy then, but I was talking a lot in the show, and I was making joke. But on a seriousness, and I could say that yes, Radhika and we had our rough patches, but of all the things that we went through, I have to be honest. I really do consider her highly, and I think that we are friends for life. Sometimes she know I just want to beat you, or she want to beat me, but it's okay. But one of the things is that I realize in life, and I say that what I admire more about Radhika, and you guys will see me in Radhika all over the place because I drag her. We went to Canada last couple of weeks ago. I take her with me. But the things that I admire mostly with Radhika is that she is pure, and she got my back, and she is someone that's good. I always say, and I tell my wife that if I should die before Radhika, I know that she will make sure that somebody's there to read me off a good eulogy and to say something that's very kind about me. So that's why I hold out. Because the truth of the matter is, I didn't really want to have another co-host. I like to do things by myself, to be honest with you. Um, I sometimes, because I'm a little own way sometimes, I like things my way. Um, and so, but I get Rodika in my life, and like she tie Raki and me, my hands this year. And so she's my sister. And you would not believe that Rodika and I talk, but she should talk to me more than when she talked to her husband. And,
He's asked me that yesterday
oh, really?
because I'm walking through the door and I'm on the phone with you.
Oh, God.
And he was like, "Do you guys talk all the time?" I
Oh,
said,
yeah. Okay. So and then when I pick up Gita, I'm talking to Radhika. But we do have good in the good the thing that I like about Radhika is that I have the ideas sometimes, and she comes with her own ideas, but our intentions are very good. We want the best for this community, and we love our viewers, and that's why we come here. I'm tired sometimes, but when I think of you guys, we come on here with a bang to do the show. So I want all of you to know that we do appreciate you guys. We could you want to say
without you guys, we are nothing. Without you guys, without your support, without you logging on to, I mean, we can talk, the more people we can talk to, the
yes,
better,
yep, yep, yep.
So invite your friends too to come and watch,
Yeah.
It's it's more like a gaff show,
Yes.
you
And
know.
you know what I like though, Radhika? Our show and my intentions are not for the rich. I always tell you that. We are catering for the poor people, those who even I tell people anybody could come on the show. If you think you got a good story and you want to come, call me or Radhika. You come on.
Talking about story, it's Halloween as well. So if y'all have good zombie stories, Monday night we want to come out with some zombie
Yeah,
stories. What
yeah,
do you think
yeah,
about that?
yeah, definitely.
Mm.
We got Ariana say I missed this program. Jasmine Madre, good evening to you. My beautiful Shaliza is like my daughter in Guyana. She's working hard too in Guyana. The barrels then that we send, she is the one. She's one of the person who help share these things out, and she work hard. She always do the things that I like, and to make sure that the poor people get it. So kudos to Shaliza Ali, and whenever you guys get chance, say tell her thank you for the things that she do in Ghana. She's a poor young lady, and she wants what's best for her community in Ghana. Um, Anjani Olarti is watching. Oh God, how we left your name out. But Anjani, we love you too, and take it easy.
That's my right
That's your
hand.
right hand and your left hand. Shaliz Ali Mintri, Sandra. Good evening to you. We don't. Your grandson, we get to watch us too.
Oh, he's here tonight.
Yes,
Oh, thank you,
Tempa
Trix. That's my
Antonio.
tricks.
Your tricks? Oh God. So I met him last night. He looked good. And Shahid is saying, holy macaroni. Oh,
Oh,
holy
macaroni.
macaroni.
Who said that? That's my little daughter. That's.
That's no. This Shahid Baksh.
Mhm.
And also Shahid Baksh, you don't know, but he's very supportive to Island Zone Radio. He watch all the show, especially in the morning. Bibi Hack, a very good evening to you. Good. And she said, girlie said, that pure brown sugar, she said, with some honey punch there. Um, um, so yes, man, just call us, and I spent like Radhika will tell you. She just asked me, Ken, that I'll be on the phone. I said yes because, as you guys know, that a young lady attempted suicide in Texas, and a lot of people were calling me about this. But we will talk about this in just a couple of minutes. Let Radhika take over.
Yeah, as I was saying, this month of October is the National Breast Cancer Awareness Month here.
Mhm.
And it's a perfect reflection because no matter who you are and no matter where you live, breast cancer may touch your life. If not you, somebody you
Right,
know.
that you know, right.
It's a family, it can be family, it can be a friend, but we all know somebody who has gone through breast cancer, right? The census says approximately 1 in 8 females will receive a diagnosis of breast cancer in their lifetime. That's a high ratio. 1 in every 8 women will have breast cancer, right?
Right.
So, breast cancer is a disease.
Yeah, 1 second. I just want
Mhm,
to
mhm.
share this with our audience so that I was looking. In 2024, an estimated of 310,720 new cases of invasive breast cancer will be diagnosed with women in the United States. This year alone, an estimated of 42,250 women will die with breast cancer. There are over, and I want to tell you the good news, there are over 4 million breast cancer survivors in the United States. And like Radhika said, that 1 in 8 women in the United States will develop breast cancer in her lifetime. Go ahead, Radhika, and I will let Radhika do her thing, but I will chime in when
No,
I see
well,
there is
you're
something
the
that's
nurse
yeah,
here and
but
you know
still,
more of the medical stuff, but I just wanted to tune in, on the breast cancer. Being this is the month of
right, right,
breast cancer awareness, I want to call out to all my female counterparts, that make sure you do your mammogram. Make
right.
sure you do your annual mammogram checkout, right?
And sometimes
So,
they do it every 2 year or every 3 year. It all depends on
on the age, I believe.
age
But yeah,
and
yeah, but I
your
believe
history,
it's the age and the history, right? Yeah. So breast cancer is a disease that affects both the body and the mind,
of
right?
course.
Most women diagnosed shortly after they feel a lump in their breast, or if you see like a bloody discharge from the nipple, right? Or if a mammogram shows something abnormal, right?
Yes.
Then you need to further the investigation. Yeah. Check yourself for swelling or thickening of the breast or the underarm area, the
Right.
breast and the underarm area, right? Also, check for changes in the size or the shape of your breast. Those are tests that your GYN will tell you how to check for those differences that you would make you aware that something is not right, right? You got to check for nipple changes, such as the nipple turning inward,
Right.
right? Or discharge discharges like uh, some kind of substance, either bloody substance or any substance. You have to check that out, right? The skin changes, such as inflammation, right? It gets swollen, it's dimpling, or it's puckering. Check it out, like if the skin starts looking like, the other day I posted something like an orange skin. You know
Right.
how the
Right.
orange skin
Looks.
has
Yeah.
like the little porous things?
Yes.
Yeah. Ladies, if you see your breast looking like that, like with a little porous thing, we urge you to go and get a mammogram. Check it out. Check your doctor. There is a few factors that influence the risk of breast cancer. For example, if you have gene mutation or a strong family history of cancer,
Right.
these are very important factors for you to get your checkup. Don't forget that checkup. Some ways to lower the risk of cancer are maintaining and controlling your weight. I can't control my weight, but
We'll try. We're gonna try.
yeah, we're gonna try.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're a smoker, quit smoking. Avoid too much alcohol. Avoid taking postmenopausal hormones, right? And it's good to eat leafy green vegetables and to exercise regularly. Those are some of the factors that we can use to reduce cancer, breast cancer.
Yeah, and I'm glad you say that because and I'm going to go through a little bit. The thing is that when we talk about you maintain your weight, eat a balanced diet, and it's always good to eat like green leafy vegetables, things like kale. In your salad, you eat things like carrot, your peppers and whatever it is, your green pepper, and also that I always encourage people to do is exercise at least half an hour a day for like 5 days a week, right? And we were talking about the breasts as a woman, and men too, that you should get accustomed to know the feeling of your breasts, know how it feels if there's any lump every month. One of the things that I want to tell people too is that when you get your menstruation, and I probably have to. It's too late for me anyway to check when you husband, you could check your wife. But when women get their menstruation, I heard that there's a lump in the breast sometimes get lumpy. So I don't want to get people
Mm.
worried and say, "Oh my God, I feel a lump. I got cancer." No, we don't want to scare people.
No, what happens during menstruation, the breast gets
Changes.
kind of tender.
All right.
And, it's kind of tender at the
You see
time.
why I got an
So,
older host so we could talk about breast and so on. Yes. So know how your breast feels,
mhm.
and anytime you notice any kind of changes that's not going away, let your doctor know. Also,
It's a lump or it can be like a mass if you
yes,
find
you could
something
feel
like a
it.
mass
Yes.
and you can feel it. And as I said, from the underarm up, the sides of the breast, the underarm up, you need to go get it checked.
And I also want to add that early detection is the key. The earlier your doctor or you find out that you have breast cancer, you will get good treatment and your time of living would increase. So we want you to, as soon as you feel that lump, you go to the doctor and get it checked out, right?
Of course, yes. So even if, you know, um, early detection, but you need a mastectomy, right?
Hmm.
You That can reduce the risk of breast cancer by up to 90%.
Well, it's a good thing. That's that based on a lot of things because what happened, like for example, so if you have one, a mastectomy is actually when they have partial mastectomy or a whole mastectomy. A partial mastectomy is that when they take out part of your breast, and the total mastectomy is to take out the whole breast. But what will happen, like some people, what I know they do, if they got breast cancer in one breast, they go and they take out the breast, they take out both breasts, and they wear fake stuff. So it all
There's
depends.
also
Yeah,
surgery,
yeah,
no?
they do. Yeah,
They do a
they,
surgery
they could
to
do they could do reconstruction surgery.
reconstruction.
So you can talk to your doctor and they will advise you the best thing. Don't play doctor now and do things for yourself. Go to the doctor, let them know. The earlier they pick up you got cancer, the greater your survival is. All right, go ahead.
So, breast cancer can have a wide variety of effects on the body, from the skeletal and muscular systems, right, to the nervous system as well,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Breast cancer can cause pain, restricted movement, decrease in energy level, and once again, I gotta tell you, I urge you to go to for your regular checkup. There's so many symptoms, but you will know when your body talks to you. So listen.
Definitely. And I wanted to add a little bit about that, but I just want to say we love you too, Patricia Raghunandan. Thank you for tuning in. And we love you and continue doing the great job that you are doing. Bibi Hack, a very good evening to you. Sheila Mangar Singh, a very good evening to you. She's watching from Suriname. And Ariana is laughing, brown sugar, yes.
Mhm.
Jasmine Madre, June's wife is my cousin. We know that by also abuse. Marian said, Padmini Juggernaut, good evening to you. Um, also, I Drew Sahdev, a very good evening to you. Thank you for tuning in. Mom, just shout out happy belated birthday to Nush, Carlin, Faye, Natty, Noah,
Oh,
Tariq, and Jeff.
yeah.
Thank you.
Those are all my birthdays in October.
Oh, really?
And October isn't over as yet. I still have Jeff come in
Oh,
and
gosh.
my sister-in-law. Yeah.
Anita Narayan is watching. Nashima Rahoman, a very good evening to you, Nashima. And the beautiful, I hope next time we go to Canada, we'll get to meet Nashima too. We like the Caribbean heat. Is it Caribbean heat too?
Or
Um,
Caribbean wave,
no,
something.
no, Caribbean heat. That's in Albion Road. That's in Ajax, I think, right? So we will go there next time and we'll let you guys know because it's so nice.
Oh, let's do a reunion over
Yeah, we
there.
could do a reunion there. I was gonna say the beautiful Miss Amanda Khan. I can't tell you. Oh, that's my boo boo. She said boo
Oh,
boo
she
can.
looked so
She
beautiful
looked like a queen.
yesterday.
Probably we should have a got a talent show and let her be part of this thing. But she is sweet inside out. I love you, my boo boo, and I'm so glad that I'm able to have people like her in my life too. My beautiful auntie Dolores Sigobin is watching from Hartford City, Connecticut, and as I never get tired of saying that my aunt, because of her kindness, she brought me to the United States. Thank you very much, my dear. I just want and the reason why I like to say shout out to you guys, I want you guys to know that we love you guys so much, and we're glad that you are watching this show. Without you guys, we are nothing. And for the people who we don't get to see who's watching us, because after the show, then we get to see some names. We want to say thank you very much to all our silent listeners, all those who share our show, those who make a comment. God bless all of you. We done
Yeah,
with
sometimes it's hard. It goes so fastly, the
yeah.
names go so fastly that we can't see everybody.
And I want to tell people
Yeah.
that when you got breast cancer or when you're diagnosed with breast cancer, it's a hard thing. It's something that bothers you day and night when you're sleeping. It affects the whole family. So, like I said, we want you to go and do your early checkup and make sure that you get your checkup as ordered by your doctor. Try not to skip your appointment for these mammograms. You want to have those healthy girls, right?
Oh, yeah. Healthy girls, healthy life.
Right.
Mhm. So, can we chatted a little bit earlier about? So we were in Canada 2 weeks ago. It's already 2 weeks, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And we went to Dr. Narayan that he had an award where this young lady was given an award,
Right,
right?
right.
Was the first time me meeting her, But Ken told me afterwards that they were Facebook friends. He follows her, and he was telling me a little bit of her story, and she was selling some books about her, an autobiography. And I was reading it. I didn't finish it, but I was reading some of it. And what a life! Yes, this is the book that this
All
is
right.
Miss Asha.
Unmasking the Truth by Asha Mahabir. I'm going to start reading this book soon.
So yesterday, Ken called me. I didn't see anything on Facebook, but he has been getting calls about this suicide
Oh gosh,
attempt,
yes.
right?
I was on the phone
Yeah.
a lot
So
yesterday.
so it was kind of a depression, kind of. What can you tell us about?
Well,
We met this young lady. She was so
so
vibrant,
pretty and
very beautiful, so vibrant, so full of life.
yeah.
And she was so happy. We took photographs with her,
She
but
was so pretty.
I don't know who took the photograph.
Oh,
I couldn't find it.
I got it, and I put up. You know what? To be honest with you, I put that photograph up, and the amount of people that really watched that, that I'm looking for it. Oh my God, a lot of people that watched her picture. So she's well like, and one of the things that I want to say is that I've been following Asha for many many years, and I see she was she I want to put it in a good context that she went through a lot as a young girl growing up, and in Trinidad and here too. I think that she was allegedly molested by her uncle, and I always say to myself, I see her crying and so on Facebook, um, and I think also she was diagnosed with cancer some way or the other. So in my mind, that I always wanted to interview this young lady, but she never really responded to me. And so when I met her in Canada, then she told me that she agreed to do an interview. So, and I told her, I said, I don't want to talk about your life story. I want to talk about things like bullying. I want to talk about things like, how do you uplift women? How do you empower women? And it's a lot of good things that we could talk to her about. And I hope that I could get to, or we could get to interview her. I don't mind fly to Texas and do this interview because there'll be a lot of information that she could share. And so, strangely, I was at this event yesterday and my phone was ringing. I was getting a lot of messages, and people were asking me, Ken, what happened to this girl? And they were sending me this video, but I didn't know this was so serious. So I didn't really watch the video where she was on live taking pills. Um, and was crying and so on. So it's all over the place. So everybody keep calling. But I want to tell people, and sometimes I stay quiet on issues, and sometimes just because I don't want any problems, but sometimes I think I need to speak out. Sometimes I need to voice my voice of things that's really going on in this community. And Asha was bullied. She was body shamed, everything that you could really think about this girl went through. And so my take is that, she, without saying a lot, I'm going to read the book and I'll make it something on Facebook. um, but she was bawling out for help. I am so glad that people were watching the live as she was taking these pills, trying to um, I say attempting suicide, and people called 911 right away. And thank God that they called 911 and they get to her in Texas. The police went there and they took her to the hospital. And, like I tell people, I've worked in psych department for, I had patients who attempted suicide, who tie sheets and do all these things, and who drank pills and who cut themselves and all these things. Um, so, you want a song now?
No, no, no.
Oh,
Um, Finish up with
oh,
Asha.
oh, yes. And so what I say is that here is a girl who was broken, and I think she was broken to pieces. There's a lot of story behind the scene who what we could talk about with she and her husband, but I will choose not to say that now because I mean people know what's going on. But I want to tell people to let's be kinder. My message to people: we don't know what people are going through.
Mhm.
We don't know our words when we tell people what happens, what it's, and that's why people see me silent in a lot of times is because I don't want to add fuel to the fire. Let us be kinder with our words. Asha was going through a lot of things. People bash Asha a lot. She was crying. She a lot of things. And so I am glad that people use their head to call 911. She is right now, I think, at a hospital. She wants peace. She wants privacy. So let me tell you what happens when you go to the hospital. When you go to the hospital, in this, it's a psychiatric emergency. Someone want to end them on their life. What happens is that you put them on one to one. Someone is going to watch that person for a couple hours, 24 hours, whatever it is, and then they're going to do a psych evaluation to make sure that that patient is safe after about a couple of days. If that patient is still suicidal, and suicidal, that means they are in their head, something is telling them to kill themselves. And if she is, or anyone that's getting that active ideation, or getting that thought to kill themselves, they are going to still remain on a one-to-one watch until they are safe to be removed from that, and then they would treat people like that. And we will have a show next 2 weeks.
What is some of the treatment? Counseling is
Well,
involved in.
yes, counseling, and that plus you get medication. But I want to tell you this, in her terms, from what I look at and what I see, when you have this kind of extensive trauma, Radhika, the best thing that the doctor would want to do, and I'm not no doctor, but I want to share my experience. I've been a nurse for over 30 years, and I work in psych, Micah, and I was a bedside nurse too. What will benefit her is that she gets some medication. They put her on medication, and also some talk therapy to help her with all of this, because it's very traumatizing, not only for her but her family. And I'm sure it was traumatizing. It is traumatizing for the community. She got a lot of followers. She got a lot of people who watch her, and she is like a star. And when I say a star, she empower women. She stand up for women's right, and she empower women. So um, I am sorry that she. What I want to say, I'm sorry that Asha choose this route, because, like I've said, um, you know, like people would not expect me to kill myself, or expect me to go and hurt myself, or hurt anyone else, because the truth of the matter is, I know what's good and what's bad. But at the same token, it's good to have a good insight of your mental health status. I have patients who come to me before and said, I feel like killing myself. And when a patient come to you and tell you that, Radhika, you got to be
You
right
have
there
to.
watching them. You
You
don't
have to
want to let
work
go of
on
them.
it. Yeah.
If they go in the bathroom, and you notify your doctor at the same time that, listen, I have X, Y, and Z want to kill themselves. And so things go in high gear then. So any question you want to ask me, Radhika?
No, I agree with Ariana. Ariana says sometimes some burdens are very hard to carry, especially if you have to carry them on your own shoulders. And, I agree with that too. But we
And
have to be strong.
another thing I want to tell people, Radhika, and I don't mean to, I'll let you talk just now. When I talk, I forget sometimes, so I like to push it in. But one of the thing that we observe, and I'm always observant. You know that I watch people. Oh God, I should say that. But I watch people, how they treat me, how they treat other people. I do. And one thing I observe, I was sitting at the back of her, and this boy, both of them are good-looking, handsome couple. When she got her award, she came down, she went, she kissed him, she threw herself on him. They were so lovey-dovey, Radhika. And one of the things that we have to watch sometimes, or not only just watch, pay attention to people. Sometimes people portray that all is well and all is nice and dandy,
Exactly.
but guess what? Inside of them,
Exactly what I'm reading here.
it's a lot. Somebody write that. It's a lot of pain that they are carrying. So my sisters on Facebook, and I got a lot of sisters. A lot of people love us, and they love me.
Well, the depression goes both ways,
Right,
both
right,
male, both female, brothers, sisters, it goes deep. So,
right. Keep an
but
eye out for your
our
sister.
ladies are very more vulnerable.
Keep your eye out for your sisters. It doesn't hurt to call and ask. Like when I don't see you or you don't call me, I go and check on Facebook to see
Mhm,
if you're
mhm,
active.
mhm,
That's what I do.
mhm.
If I call Radhika but 3 times and she don't answer, I go on Facebook. I say, let me go see what she doing. Or, if she's busy, whatever it is. And I do check up on people now and again. Oh my God, I call a lot of people. And a lot of people call me. Gita will tell you, you're not gonna sleep yet, and I'll say just now because I listen to everybody's story and everybody's problem. So we should get a team, Radhika.
Just what I wanted to say. People may be going through a lot inside, but to the public, they show, they appear to be
Happy.
stronger. They put a different front, they show people that they can handle this, they can handle different things. But sometimes your problems become so much. Um, Me, myself, I haven't been myself.
Oh no?
I haven't been myself like for over a couple of months now too
Yeah, I
either.
know. But you got me.
I Yeah, I
I
have
know, but
people to
still.
talk
Yeah.
to, but I haven't. I feel like I've lost some luster. I've lost some of my bubbliness. I've lost like a little bit of thing, but I feel I'm also strong. I'll get it over. I'll get over whatever is bothering me.
Right.
But everybody goes through, you know.
Yes.
Everybody has to go. Life is not one happy.
Not at
It's
all.
not one happy era of sheer happiness. No matter what, no matter you're a millionaire, no matter you're poor, no matter you're in the middle, no matter if you have health, no matter if you're sick, we all go through periods where we want to give up sometimes, but the urge is not to give up.
What I want to say to Radhika, and I've been thinking about all of this, that you said it right. We all go through things in our life. There is a lot of problems in life. Every day I go through problems too. Don't think I don't go through, and I share that with you. But I want to tell people that, you know what? We need to form ourselves, get some good friends who we could talk to, who we could trust and talk to. Because sometimes when the burden get heavy, that you could help your friend carry that burden, and to be good to each other. Um, like I said, you got your problem, I got mine too. Prayers, start your day with a positive, and I want to tell you, and I start my day every day. Before I put my foot down on the ground, I say thank God for my life. I am happy that I'm alive. I smile. You guys see my big ugly face with a big smile on it in the morning. Give you guys a smile to start your day. So start your day with gratefulness. Show gratitude. Call somebody and tell them thank you very much. Um, and basically, Sunshine, a very good evening to you, my dear, watching from Canada. I don't know. We got to meet Sunshine sometime in Canada.
Yeah.
She keep hiding from us. We got to, let me call her
Was
out now.
she in Ontario
She's in
area?
Toronto
Yeah,
somewhere there.
well, yeah.
Um,
We gotta Before we go, we have to make a list of our Canadian friends, and then we're gonna try to meet up the weekend, a Friday and a Saturday to
oh,
meet up.
let me make a
I
shout out.
love sunshine too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sunshine is a good girl. The beautiful Miss Maria Casing is watching. The most important thing is remembering to be kind to yourself regardless of the circumstances. And Maria, thank you for your comment. And one thing I like about Maria, although she's a big star, um, I could call her anytime and chit chat, or I could reach out to her and she listens to me. So thank you very much. And sometimes, Radhika, we need that person just to listen to what we gotta say and just offer a kind words, offer their kind words. So Maria, I may not talk to you a lot, but I love you, and I wish you all the very best, and can't wait for this movie come out. And I said I'm gonna come a front seat, then talk a little bit, and so I wish you all the very best. All right. Um, so I think probably we'll see her on Wednesday too. Radhika and myself, and I don't know if Maria too. We got invited somewhere very nice, and where we get to air our views, and we're looking forward for that. So,
Yeah, Vidya is on too. Love you too, Vidya. Oh, beautiful post today, my Vidya.
who
My
video?
Vidya Singh, my Vidya
Oh my,
Singh.
that's your video thing. It's my video, and I want to tell you,
As our Vidya Singh.
that's our video thing. And I like to talk good things about people. Um, I like Vidya because, and I read your post today too, Vidya. Vidya is also another pillar in our community. I mean, I am not that close to her like you, but I know that she's there. That only when I want her, I call her, which is bad. But thank you, Vidya, for all that you do for our community. And I mean this in a kindness way. And I want to tell you that although I came to your mom funeral, I didn't get to come to the house because I had COVID then. And I was so sorry. And I told Radhika, listen, we have to go support Vidya because anything we got, she show up with she and her friends and her family. So, Vidya, they show love you. And thanks for your love, right?
Maria, just want to shout out to Maria, if you're going on Wednesday, call me. Maybe we'll go together from Queens.
Yes, of course. Sindhu Hari Prasad, a very good evening to you. I think this time it's about light triumphing over darkness, and I love what we can get to new heights. Absolutely, I wish to see more of Maria. She's a beautiful soul.
Me too.
Paul, yeah, she's always well. I get to see her when
She's
she's always
so.
radiant and dressed up with a nice hairstyle. I tell you, I'm a bird judge. I get to watch and see. I just make a glance, and she always well makeup, always well done, and get the horse courage. Paul Ratners, a very good evening to you. Thank you very much, brother Ken. I would love to see you soon next time when you come back to Canada. I want to see you and Sister Radhika.
Yeah, Paul.
Definitely, we'll come see you guys. I can't believe we have um we just have a couple of minutes more to
Ariana
go.
want to go to Canada too.
Well,
Sure.
I had always promised Ariana to take her to Canada with her kids.
Oh,
I did tell her
nice.
that
Yeah.
before. She will tell you. Um, so again, we have like 4 minutes more to go. We're gonna play a song, or do you want to talk
Let's
more?
play a song and then we'll end the program.
Well, and I want to tell you guys, I don't know. Let me play back this song, this other song. Let's see.
Lakshmi, Lakshmi, Lakshmi Rani, Lakshmi, Lakshmi Maharani, Lakshmi, Lakshmi, Lakshmi Rani, Lakshmi, Lakshmi Maharani, Lakshmi, Lakshmi, Lakshmi Rani, Lakshmi, Lakshmi Maharani. हे अन्य धन की महारानी ओ जय लक्ष्मी रानी अन्य धन की महारानी ओ जय लक्ष्मी रानी तुझे घर घर पूजे पानी ओ जय लक्ष्मी रानी तुझे घर घर पूजे पानी ओ जय
Good
लक्ष्मी
evening, Tasha Bishmohan.
हे अन्य धन की महारानी ओ जय लक्ष्मी रानी
Show Diwali. Show Diwali cheers, happiness, peace, love, and new beginning. And this happy new year.
आ मंदिर की हारा चमचम करे मंदिर की हारा झमझम करे लाखों दियों की ज्योति जले भक्तों का मां भंडार भरे हाथों से धन की परसा करे तेरे हम पे भी हो मेहरबानी ओ जय लक्ष्मी रानी हे अन्य धन की महारानी ओ जय लक्ष्मी रानी हम मांगते माँ सोना कहाँ हम मांगते माँ सोना कहाँ हम मांगते माँ चांदी कहाँ हम तो बखत इतना मांगते भूखा न सबकी रखना निज रानी हो जय लक्ष्मी रानी हे अन्न धन की महारानी हो जय लक्ष्मी रानी हे अन्न धन की महारानी हो जय लक्ष्मी रानी तुझे घर घर पूजे रानी हो जय लक्ष्मी रानी तुझे घर घर पूजे रानी हो जय लक्ष्मी रानी हे अन्न धन की महारानी हो जय लक्ष्मी रानी लक्ष्मी 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 रानी लक्ष्मी लक्ष्मी महारानी लक्ष्मी 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 रानी.
A very good evening and welcome back to From Our Hearts with Radhika and Ken. And Vidya Singh says, may the light of Ma Lakshmi shines upon you both. Oh, I didn't know she was talking about us. For a lifetime of happiness, for a great job of being generous to our community. I do admire Ken and I love my brown sugar Radhika.
I
Thank you very
love you.
much.
I love you too, Viz. Oh my
And
God, I love you so much, sis.
yeah, and
Anita, it was so nice seeing yesterday. I can't get all the comments.
Stanley Ramsaran, while she's pulling up the thing. Stanley Ramsaran, a very good evening to you. Thank you very much, and happy Diwali to all of you. Nadia Gani, a very good evening to you. Thank you very much. Sita Ramsamoj, a very good evening to you. The beautiful girly Pasada, and I got to tell you, I love my girly Pasada. Although she's talented, she always called me brother.
Oh,
She
that's so
loved some
beautiful.
Kenneth.
I
So,
love girly too. I love
yeah. Anita
go
Gobindranath, a very good
right.
evening to you.
It was so nice seeing you yesterday, Anita.
Oh,
Yeah, beautiful.
Shanta.
My my sister Nan
Oh yeah,
from all the way
Nanizan.
from Florida is
Oh,
on. Thank you for
God bless her
watching.
too. Nan,
Yeah, I owe her a call. I haven't spoken to her since last
may
week.
God bless you too, my dear. Rose Sohan, a very good evening to you. Shanta again. So Devi C. Prasad, a very good evening to you. And she says, beautiful song. Happy Diwali to all my Hindu brothers and sisters. And I sanction that message. Stanley again, good evening to you. Nan, she says, a beautiful song. And like I said, Radhika, you want to close and then I will think we got it's 10 o'clock now. And tomorrow I work, you guys don't know, but on a Tuesday, I work 16 hours. But and after the show, Thursday, Tuesday, right?
Tomorrow's Tuesday,
Today,
yes.
tomorrow's Tuesday. I work from 7 o'clock to 11 o'clock at night. But I make this sacrifice because I want this better world. And when we finish after the show, me and Mataji sit down and we talk for another hour, and then I send her home. Gita send her. Let me put Gita and I send her home. But close, my dear.
All right, guys, we have a few more minutes, and as everyone know, Diwali and Halloween falls on the same day this year, right? Anyway, Halloween is usually celebrated on the 31st of October every year. And this all began years ago, ages ago, with the Celtic festival of Samhain. That's when the people would light up bonfires and wear costumes.
Star Gyal,
Yeah,
look at her there. Star
and wear
Gyal.
costumes to ward off ghosts. Um, and then in the 8th century, the Pope named November 4th All Saints' Day, right? And the evening before became known as All Hallows Eve, right? And with the festival was incorporated over time into Halloween, which now became known as Halloween. And today it has evolved into activities like trick or treating, carving the pumpkins, the jack o' lanterns, Halloween parties, we have ghost houses, we have so many other things. And most of all, the kids, I said we because sometimes I feel like a kid myself, but the dressing up. I have so much costume myself. Even as adult, I love to dress up. And the most favorite part for the kids is the eating of
The candy,
candies, the
yes.
candies, eating and giving out candies is such a treat, right? So from all these pagan rituals to costumes and candy corn and what all these traditions they have evolved through the ages. So what today is Halloween, to what we know as Halloween
Right,
today,
right.
right? And it's a big thing every year for the kids, for the parents, for the schools. So I want to know, what are you guys dressing up as this year?
Oh, I'm
Have
not
you?
dressing up as anything. I'm just gonna wait Thursday.
Hmm.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I don't take part in them things really. I'll be working that day. I'll come home and then take a nap, and I got some work to do in the yard. But I hear my son saying they will go to some special neighborhood where they will get a lot of candies. So
Hmm.
I don't know where they go.
I don't know. I love trick or treating, but it's also Diwali, so yeah,
And this
we
is the
we'll figure
first
it
time.
out. We will figure it out.
This is the first year I think that we get the school holiday Diwali, right?
Oh
Oh,
yes,
last year.
no, it was approved last year. I think this is the
Okay.
fourth year. It was approved, but I think this is the fourth year that
And
we will be having.
Yasmin Jamir, good evening to you too. Davy, good evening to you.
I can't.
Um, so yes, you what you
I
and you know what?
I can't see the comments.
Okay,
Mhm.
and from next week
Oh,
we'll be on.
Ryan, I found one. Ryan says the Diwali, Guyana has the best Diwali.
Yes.
Being in America, it isn't the same. But Jeffrey, we try to bring as much of Guyana with us as we can. Um, so let's all celebrate. We can celebrate. Make parsad, huh? And bring come.
Oh God, yeah.
Make some
J-
parsad and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. You know, I like parsad, but I like my parsad. Here, how I like my parsad must be whitish with some currants and some the
Cherry.
cherry.
You like
I like that. That and
yeah.
he must not too oily, but he must. You know what I'm saying? I don't like dry parsad. I like he must be little got little island side. You know what? Or no, or ghee
Okay.
or whatever. You know.
Mhm. Okay, I was supposed to shout out. Now I'm seeing it. I'm supposed to shout out a happy birthday to my nieces, to Nush, to Carlin, and this is how the birthdays came in October. Nushi, Carlin, my great grand Faye, Nati, my twins, Nati and Noah, and my eldest grandson, Tarek, and also my son-in-law, Jeff.
Oh wow.
They're
Good.
all October. Do you imagine October followed by December does to me?
Hey, you better start saving money from January.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Shanta, I'm sorry to hear that. So Shanta said her sister is going through both lung and breast cancer. That is, we'll be sending up prayers for your sister, my dear.
That's
So
our
sorry to
Shanta.
hear that. Shanta Ramro.
Oh wow. Sandra Prasad, a very good evening to you. To Patsy Mahadio, good evening to you. Um, Nati and Noah. So yes. So we could close off now on that. Radical, you want to say
Okay, my
anything
sister
special?
just say she's just saying good night. My sister sending greetings from St. Cloud, Florida.
Right, right, good.
Right. So, well, I want everybody to, as we said, let's start a new slate this Diwali. Let's start this Diwali with kindness, with love, understanding, and as always, we want the feeling of Diwali, good over evil,
Hmm.
and let's try. Let's put our best effort forward that we can become more united, more filled with love and peace towards each other. And if we can put every day a positive, something positive, do something positive for somebody, let's all try to do that. Do some kindness, do something positive, you know. I was thinking today that if I ever had a restaurant, I would put up those little notes that some people give money to for somebody who is
Oh yes.
struggling
Oh
um, for a cup of coffee, for a roll of bread, or
yes,
something like
yes,
that. You
yes.
know, I have to find a restaurant where they do that so I can put up
Oh
little tags that people can come and have a little free meal.
yes. You know, I think that between me and you, maybe not between you and I, probably sometime when it's very cold, we could make coffee. Or no, I can't make the coffee to it, but the tea, we could carry tea around to the park because there are so many people who depend on a cup of tea
Mhm.
or coffee, and we could make some sandwich and take it. Very cheap.
Yeah, we
We
should
should do
do
that, right?
something. Yeah.
We can do that. And on my note, you finish?
Yes.
On my note now, as Radhika was speaking, I honestly feel that, in this world, as we know that we are passing through, we can make a big difference in this world. And it doesn't have to be big. It could be, we could start one small thing. Smile, smile every morning. Give somebody a smile, because you don't know if that person's going to get a smile when the day comes. Buy a cup of coffee for someone. You see someone is struggling, help them. This what matters. I want to let people know that, when we dead and gone from this earth, nobody is going to be our friend there. Nobody will matter to us. We will not know each other. We'll be answerable to our own soul. So how other people want to live, let them live. As long they're happy and they're not hurting anybody, just accept people for who they are. Just be kind. When the day come, kindness matters. And it's always good to do good in this world. It helps you. Radhika, I feel good. You see, you come in, you see candle burning there. I have a couple candles around the house burning, because I want to have my environment something that's sweet and nice. I always want something to smell good in the house. You see, Geeta, at home, I wash, dish in the sink. um, I do these things because I want my partner to know too, and she's listening. That she's working all day. When she come home, today she was not home. I didn't feel good. I still clean up my little studio, map out a little bit, get me vacuum up a little bit, because we want the people close to us. And I want to tell people, as we're talking. You want to say something?
No, because I know it's true. Because most of the time, sometimes I call you in the afternoon. Yeah, what you doing? Oh, I'm chipping up some save. I'm chipping up some bhaji. I wash chicken. I'm waiting
Yeah,
Geeta to come
I
home to
wash it.
cook. Yeah, and I can't imagine my husband ever chipping up anything for
But
me
he
to
good for
cook.
you in in different
Oh,
ways.
I different.
But
He helps me a lot in different ways, but I can't see him in the kitchen
oh really?
helping me.
But I also want to tell people that before we be kind to people outside, let's start from our own self, like Maria
Mhm.
said. Let's be kind to ourselves and then be kind to each other. And like I said, people save their money and save a lot of things. For what? When you die, you take nothing with you. Instead, take your car, go outside, buy a cup of coffee, buy something, and watch somebody who stand up there begging, and just give it to them and go. Just give it to them and go. I do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? I go to a deli and somebody want they short of 50 cents, or they say they want 25 cents for coffee. I go and buy them a whole cup of coffee. You understand?
Talking about that, there is a deli. I have to say this. They're very nice people. It's at the corner where motor vehicle is on Jamaica
Yeah, I know where
Avenue.
it is. Yeah.
That deli right there.
Yeah.
It's I think the second building, right? Once I was there and the lady came and no, it was a guy. He asked me if I can buy him a coffee. I said yes, and I asked him, "Do you want a roll?" He said yes. And then when I went to pay, the guy said, "You don't have to pay for them. It's on the
Oh,
house, right?"
yes.
And yesterday, my husband told me the same thing.
Yes.
He went again, as I said, I'm not a cook. He went to get breakfast.
Oh.
So he went to get a roll and bread there, and it happened to him the same thing. So he asked the guy, no, it was a lady, a Guyanese lady. So she asked him if he can buy her a cup of coffee. He
Oh.
said, sure. And he asked her if she wanted something to eat with it. She said, no, just the coffee. Then we was going to pay. The guy told him, you don't have to pay. He
Oh.
said, so he asked him, I don't have to pay for mine either.
Oh God, no, 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 he didn't do that. Oh God, no.
The guy said, no, you have to pay for
So
yours.
you
But
pay.
next time you get a free coffee.
But Radhika, the truth of the matter is, and I know we are going over a little bit of time, but it makes you feel good buying a cup of coffee or give somebody a little
Mm.
gift, a token of appreciation.
Yeah, especially if they need it. They won't ask. It takes a lot to ask people to give
Oh,
you
pride,
something
pride,
too,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yes. So if they ask you, it's because they really need it.
yes.
Sometimes I usually walk with dollar bills to give out when
Oh,
people ask, but sometimes think tight too. I don't have
yes.
dollar bills
True
even.
to
Yeah.
sometimes so. But
Sometimes I check my dollar bills to get gasoline.
oh really? But I hope that our show could grow, that we could help a lot of people. That's my desire.
But I now in this winter, I think we should try to help people with some hot soup
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah,
hot.
yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. You know, I could cook little soup,
Mhm,
or we could get no. That's a good idea. Soup.
mhm.
We could get if we don't have money.
And we can get the cup that you
Yes,
can the plastic
yeah, man.
the one that keep food warm.
And
Yeah.
Radhika, we could start with 10.
Hmm.
So that's the deal for us to do. So, ladies and
All
gentlemen,
right, guys, we went over our time tonight by 13 minutes.
um, and
Um,
Pandit Damo is watching. He should bring some parasat for you. Um,
oh,
thanks for
oh God.
watching.
Pandit Damo has invited me so much to go and do so much things, and I'm
Yeah.
not getting a chance.
Oh gosh.
But
So I want to say thanks. My Jasmine
I
said my
think,
dad
yeah.
always tell us to hand that give, always receive. Yes, thank you. And on that note, I want to say good night to all of you. And again, make a difference in this world that you live in. And I can't tell you how much I mean that. Be kind to each other.
Mhm.
Be kind to those who you
Just
meet in life.
even if it's just one act of kindness per day, one act of kindness, but lots of smiles. Give, share the smiles. The more you share it, the more it multiplies. So,
Uh,
you know,
Especially you got all your teach them,
yeah, I do.
right?
I got all tattoo.
Yes, that too. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we all love you. Thank you for tuning in. And from our hearts with Radhika and Ken, and tune in next week at 8 o'clock because my sons they drive in now, so I don't have to go pick up my wife. They will go pick
Oh
her up. So
yeah. We'll be on earlier, eight
we'll be
o'clock.
8 o'clock.
As of
So
next week, we'll be on 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. So see you guys next week,
that's right.
8 o'clock. It's time for from our hearts with Radhika and Ken every Monday evening. So we already took our summer break, so now we're back.
Yes,
We're
and
back with force.
yes, and go ahead and be a blessing, everyone. God bless
Guys,
all of you.
okay. God bless you. God bless all your God bless
Vital
your heart
organs.
and all your other vital parts.
God bless. All right. Yes. Let's see if we could play a song for them. Um,
Thriller for Halloween.
oh, oh God, you said Thriller, right? Oh God, we gotta go pull it up now.
Thriller for the Halloween.
Let's see. In the
Michael
meantime, you could say
Jackson.
something.
Michael Jackson. Yeah.
Okay, I think we got that song for you guys. Let's go.
Happy Halloween, everybody, too.
No, so I wonder if the song gonna play.
Let's play a little bit of it.
Michael Jackson, Thriller. This is what they cut you now. This is the song.
I don't know if that's the right one.
Honestly, we're out of gas. So, what are we gonna do
I
now?
don't know if this is a song, but
Then I want to tell you.
anyway, it doesn't look like the
Yes,
song. Anyway,
Michael.
have a.
Put it a little bit further and
I'm
see.
not
Let's
like
see
other
if we can.
guys.
It's supposed to be that one.
Can we get out of here? No, I'm enjoying this.
Noise. All right, guys, let's go. We were
All
trying
right.
to
Happy
to play the
Halloween. We were
song,
trying to play the
Thriller
scary
song.
thriller song, but it's not coming up.